podcasts out there, but only one with this kind of energy.
Welcome to EVP Show Recap Prediction Sports. Let go, show recap prediction sports
In one podcast.
Welcome to EVP Show Recap Prediction Sports. Let go.
What is going on, everyone? It's the EVP from the EVP Show, and we are live to kick off Doubleheader Sunday and to start a 9 or maybe 10 stream in a row week. Yeah, it's going to be a exciting week starting from today all the way up until, I don't know, at least 10 days of stream. So I'm looking forward to that. Didn't know that. I think Miami had told me 2 people go live on DWEs. That's why I'm a couple minutes late. I will go ahead and share that I'm live, so that we can get some people in here before I start. So I do want to say shout out to everybody. Again, I haven't seen you guys since Friday. Thank you for the support for 1 year. Over 1,000 live videos, over 600,000 views total for 1 year on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to be able to come on here and just, I really didn't know what I was doing at first. Hey, Raymond, Michael, and Ariel, good to see you guys. Like I said, I checked out the analytics. Close to 600,000 views for the entire year. So I did. What's going on, Travel Kingpin? Happy Sunday to you. I got roasted at the casino last night. Terrible. But yeah, it was 600,000 views. So I mean, at the end of the day, like, I do put the work in, but this show would not be where it was, or this channel would not be where it is without all the help involved with DWE. Obviously, you know, I have to put a lot of time and effort and consistency into this channel. But it ultimately comes down to you guys showing up each and every day. And I do have to announce that this show right here, analytically on the YouTube side, is my #1 show. Maybe not views wise on YouTube, but from a total analytic standpoint, this is my #1 show on my YouTube channel. It was not even close. I think Raw maybe was second. I think it was Scoops, Raw, NXT, SmackDown, LFG, and TNA. And that's why TNA is gone. But now we got Big Brother starting this week. So Sunday Night Scoops is #1 analytically for year #1. So thank you guys so much for that. Appreciate that, Raymond. I put a lot of work into this. So if you guys could retweet, we got really close last week to the 10 likes. What's going on, Yankees girl? We got really close to the 10 likes. So if you are watching live on YouTube, please hit that like button. Was hoping to get more viewers today. So a couple of big announcements. Everybody that was in the stream, everybody that comes in a Sunday Night Scoop stream for the month of July will go into a generator, a random generator. I have a list of everyone that commented last week, and also I will take a list of everybody that comments this week, so forth, so on, all the way to the end of July. On the first episode of Scoops in August, I will generate that list 10 times. Well, 12, because 12 is my favorite number. And then I will draw, and whoever wins $25. So that's just me kind of giving back to you guys. Also, I have a paid exclusive channel. I had 6 people sign up this week. So, shout out to those guys that come in. I think I have close to 10 people on a monthly membership right now. So it's growing. It's not as fast as I thought, but you know, a bridge wasn't built overnight. So I guess that's the best way to put it. But yeah, 10 people so far. I do recommend you guys get in there. Even if you don't really like Discord, you don't have to interact with everyone. I have it set now to where like only the people that have access to the channel can see the channel. So like at first, a lot of other people were able to see the channel. I don't know why. But then there was a bunch of leaks coming out of there. I had an idiot that was in there that wanted to go leak my information. So they're gone. They're kicked out of the Discord. They're banned. They're not coming back. If they get news from there, it ain't gonna be from me. So I don't give a shit who gives them the news, but it ain't coming from me. So it's just the way that is. But thank you guys so much for everything you did, everything you done for me for the year. I'm super excited about the rest of 2026. Sorry, I really don't. My voice is like really messed up right now. We went to the casino last night and I was out till like 3 a.m. So yeah. But so, and I did get to, I am going to Money in the Bank. I want to tell you guys that. So I will have a sign up for you guys. I'll put something up. You guys can kind of come up with an idea, maybe EVP or something like that. I will be on the left side of the front, right in front of the ring, like right where they come out. So I will be holding a sign up that's in New Orleans coming up in October. So I do have really good tickets and they were really expensive too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We were supposed to get WrestleMania, and then we got gypped. So that's that. But I will be at Money in the Bank. So looking forward to seeing what happens there. I saw the posters out. Trick Williams, Sol Ruca, a few other ones on the poster. So looking forward to that. We have 30 viewers, so we'll go ahead. So I did promise you guys a surprise this week. Obviously there's gonna be a lot of people that miss out because we had almost 200 people in here last week. Everybody that comments today, whether you stay the whole time, well, first off, before I get into that, if you want to join the exclusive channel, it's $3 a month. I mean, Fightful, they're very reputable. They've been doing it for a long time. I don't know what they charge. I think somebody told me it's like $7 a month, $10 a month. I don't know, but you know, that's not really my business on that. On what they charge. I just know that I know Dave Meltzer charges $15.99. He's been doing it since the Stone Ages, so you know people keep paying him. Hey, hats off to him for that. I just want to be cheaper than everybody else. I don't want to. I want to give everybody an opportunity to get in there, and instead of me making a Patreon, like it's pretty much like a Patreon. Nobody can. Besides me and the other co-owner and the people that's paying money, nobody can see that channel. They could, but people started leaking. So I don't tolerate that. Going outside, disrespecting me and all that. When I simply put in there that if you're paying for this channel and you go outside of it and spread my news to somebody else and claim it, then yeah, your ass is gone. You're not getting a refund. I mean, $3 is, you can't even buy like a hamburger at McDonald's with that anyway. So it's pretty cheap. There's no contract. So you can try it out for a month. If you don't like it, you don't have to sign back up. That's pretty simple. If you pay, I only take PayPal, Cash App, or Zelle. there's no refund. So don't ask me for a $3 refund because I will laugh in your face. Like I said, there's no contract. You're signing up on your own will. I mean, you can talk to some people like Fanatic. He's in there. He's been in there since the day opening day. He absolutely loves it. I post news every day. My accuracy rate's probably around 86% right now because of a couple of changes. But yeah. So if each person that's in the stream today, which right now it's Raymond, Michael, you will go on the drawing, but it will be for the month of August if you win. So one person will win a 1 month exclusive paid paid to the channel. Appreciate that, Raymond. I mean, I put a lot of stuff in chats too, but I have to try to cut back on that, guys. I do, because people are watching, you know, people are looking at stuff, and people like to, you know, gossip and all that. So, so right now we have Raymond, Fanatic, Ariel, Tribal Kingpin, Yankees Girl, and Ariel again. You don't go in more than once. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people on the drawing. So right now, unless nobody else comments, you have a 1 in 5 chance of earning 1 month, not a year, 1 month for a paid membership into the Discord. After the month, if you like it, then you pay the $3, you stay in there. If not, then you come out. Or you don't have to leave the Discord, but you're coming out of that exclusive channel. Like I said, I'm not trying to be rude, but at the end of the day, we will do that because I want to give more people time to comment. You guys share this post all over X. Let's try to fill this up. Let's try to get 10 likes on the stream. If we get 10 likes on the stream, then I will do another giveaway next Sunday. If not, then you guys are going to have to wait until August when you get the $25. Also, if you retweet my post about or even if word of mouth, if you get someone signed up, then you will also get some months free on the exclusive, in my exclusive channel. So it's a lot of ways to earn your way in there. Promotion, word of mouth, and all that. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to get started. So let's talk about the Sheamus situation. Let's go ahead and I've heard so much different stuff. I talked about it a little bit last week. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. So basically, Sheamus was out with the injury. It sucks. He was an Intercontinental Championship away from being a Grand Slam champion. He got hurt. TKO is not playing around. I tell you guys this every Sunday, whether you believe me, whether you don't believe me, that's on you. TKO don't give a shit. They probably don't even know who he is. Well, one person does specifically, because I'm going to get into that at the end about the Sheamus stuff. But so what happened is they went to Sheamus and asked him to restructure his contract. A lot of stuff has happened ever since the releases. We got a lot of people got released. There were some people that were asked to take pay cuts, and I can tell you this firsthand: Sheamus knows his worth, and you know, shout out to Sheamus, because you know, at the end of the day, he's been with the company, he's been a lifer with WWE. One of the best, one of my favorites of all time. I love Sheamus. I was devastated by the news. But it just goes to show you that TKO is not playing around. If they come to you and if you're not on TV, or if you're hurt and you're out a while, you guys got to understand up at the tippy top, with the Mark Shapiros and the Ari Emanuels and the Nick Khans. You know, the 3 top dogs of TKO, if they have a threshold of what they can spend on their talent. And once they get to that threshold, that's it. So, you know, at the end of the day, if you guys think this is the last of this, it's not. Unfortunately, it sucks. It's devastating news. Honestly, it really is. He was asked to restructure his contract, and he said no. So he was released. When his contract ran up, and he was released. I don't know where he's going. I don't have any information on that. He's a little up there in age, so he could retire. I don't know. We'll see at the end of the day. But you know, I hope he gets he can get signed anywhere. But I can give you this information for sure. I've been seeing all the rumors about Bayley. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think she's going anywhere. I'm just gonna tell you that. TKO knows who the hell she is. She started the 4 Horsewomen. Is it impossible that they ask her to restructure? It is not impossible, because TKO is not playing around. If your name's not Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, I don't know, Seth Rollins is up there. You got to be up there on that tippy top. If you didn't coming up from NXT, you know, they're making like whatever the minimum is. I believe it's like either 250,000 or 275,000 or something like that. I don't know the minimum, truthfully. You're in danger. So people like Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae, I'd be worried. I'm just telling you guys right now. I mean, the guy's laying on a fucking crate at the end of the day. So, I mean, you know, I don't like it, but you guys got to understand this is a business at the same time. And if you're not profitable to them, you got to go. You got to go. So that's it on Sheamus. I wish him the best of luck. I hate it. But I can tell you right now, this ain't the end. If you don't see him on TV, and they don't have no storylines, you know, another name that's been thrown around there is Randy Orton. There is not a chance in hell that man's getting released. I don't know who said that, but that is fucking insane. That is not happening. No chance that happens. That man will fucking retire before that man. No, he's chasing on 15. Yeah, no, he's not. Now I can tell you, Randy Orton is on the very back end of his career, because he can't stay healthy. I will tell you that. Randy Orton was scheduled to beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 42. They pivoted because Randy was hurt. No, Randy is not leaving WWE. I would be surprised if Bayley does, truthfully, because she is a cornerstone. She is somebody that works with a lot of the NXT talent. She goes over to AAA and does work. She ain't getting fucking released. Whoever put that news out there, they are really looking for some clickbait, because they can come to me if she gets released and call me out. I'll just say that, because I don't believe it. I don't think it's gonna happen. Randy Orton, another one. So, you know, I don't think that's happening either. Kevin Owens, nope. No chance. No chance. He's also a mentor. I mean, he's working on LFG. You've seen him on the pre-show of NXT Great American Bash. He's not going anywhere either. Drew McIntyre, I've had some questions and DMs about him. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think that he just is tired of the bullshit with creative. I can't blame him. And he can make more money filming movies. So why not? The Rock and Drew are really close. And Drew's killing it in the movie scene. So why not? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, why not go make that money in the movies? So, you know, at the end of the day, I see some of the comments, and I'll pull those up for you guys. But if you guys are watching this live on Twitter, if you guys can retweet this, let's get some people in here. I want to give everybody an opportunity, because I'm not good unless I get to 10 likes. I will not be giving. I may give out an opportunity once a month for a free exclusive package, but I can't just give everybody one. This is just to give thanks back. This has been my 1 year on this show, so you guys retweet it. I understand that some of you guys that come in here are big fans of other news outlets. You know, I've heard other podcasts, you know, giving out props to other news sites, and you know, that's fine. You support who you support, but not in my chat, not on this YouTube stream. I mean, People Select's fine, PW Insider, you know, but everybody knows my rules in my chat. I don't want to hear shit about false finish or any of that. So, like I said, I'm not going to speak anymore on that, but you guys keep that. If you want to support them, you support them away from my channel and away from my chats, because that stuff gotten a lot worse, and I just don't have time for high school drama. So that's that. They do good work. I will say that. Corey Hayes and them, they do good work, but he obviously doesn't respect me. So that's that. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get in trouble. So I can't speak on that. I will leave it at that. I cannot speak on that anymore. I just don't want them mentioned in my stuff. If you guys want to talk about them in your streams or your channels or whatever, I don't care, but not in mine. It ain't not. You're not coming up in here in mine with all that. So it's not happening. It's my channel, my YouTube show. So yeah, just the way it is. My GC chat, I don't want it in there. Anybody else's news, I don't care. I don't have a problem with it. I support. I think they're great. I think they do great work, but you know, some of the comments about me is just very disrespectful. So I don't like it. All right. So right now we got the same people. All right. I guess when we get done with Q&A, I will draw. I will put all you guys in a randomizer. First question before I start with the more news: does everyone that's in the comments have a Discord? Yes or no? If you do not, I cannot put you in the drawing, because there's no other way to get the news than Discord. Yes or no? Just put it in the comments. Okay, Raymond's got Discord. I know that Yankees girl has Discord. She doesn't like it, but if she wins, she might have to like it. Tribal Kingpin, do you have Discord? Michael, now I mean Fanatic. I will tell you this: if you get drawn, it's really up to you. You can take a free month of August, or you can give a month away. I know. Oh my God, Fanatic! I know you have a Discord. You're in my exclusive channel, bro. Okay, Kingpin has one. All right, we're good. If my Fanatic, if you win, you have the option to get a free month, or give anyone that's in these comments a free month. That's completely up to you. Yeah, you'll have to like it, Yankees girl, because you're not I mean, I give you a little bit of news from DM, but I've kind of cut back on that because, you know, just the way it is now. I don't answer DMs. So let's talk about something big. Okay, great. Thank you, Tribal Kingpin. Make sure you guys hit that like stream. If we get to 10 likes, I will give away another membership next Sunday. So you got to tag all your friends, get all your friends in here. Let's get this stream popping. All right. So, big news. So, I talked about this last week, and I will say it again. I will say, now, Yankees, you know, if it's something important, you're one of my closest friends on Twitter. Even though you don't like Cody, you hate Cody, but me and you have a mutual understanding, and we get along great. So, thank you for your support, and you're one of the few Bloodline fans that respect that I'm a Cody fan. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. We don't argue at all. Like, we really don't. She hates Cody. She hates him with a passion, but it is what it is. We have a mutual understanding. So thank you for that. So let's talk about the CM Punk news. So there was a report come out, not saying who it was from, but there was a report to come out that said that CM Punk was planned to over a month to defend the title against Cody. I'm gonna tell you that, and this isn't me discrediting anyone, but I'm gonna tell you I have different information on that. That was not the plan. It was not. The plan was Cody and Punk, but it was supposed to be Cody defending against CM Punk. So I don't know. Like I said, it's not me discrediting. I'm giving you my news. The plan was Cody was supposed to go into SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes was supposed to go into SummerSlam as the Universal Champion and drop the title to CM Punk. That was the plan. And let's talk about this for a second. So then I believe it was Meltzer that reported, or maybe WrestleVotes, which they are very accurate as well. So this match was supposed to happen at WrestleMania 42, guys. It was supposed to happen at 42. Randy and Cody was not the plan. It was not the plan. The night one main event was Punk and Cody, and the night two main event was Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins suffered a severe injury at Crown Jewel against Cody Rhodes, and he did not come back until about 10 to 14 days before WrestleMania. Rey Mysterio said no to Gunther retiring him, so they pivoted. There was 22 rewrites to WrestleMania due to injuries. They didn't rush Braun Breaker back because the original plan was Seth Rollins was supposed to lose to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and Braun Breaker was going to attack him afterwards. That was the original plan. CM Punk was supposed to defeat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 42. That was the original plan. They pivoted. They went with Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. That's a huge match. They put on a 5-star match. And Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, which was absolute dog shit. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It was absolute dog shit. Pat McAfee, nobody will care if we see Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton again. They won't. Go ask any top content creator and see what they tell you. Nobody will care. So that was the two planned WrestleMania 42 Las Vegas main events. They pivoted. They went with Punk Roman, Cody Randy. Randy was supposed to win. Again, Cody's supposed to lose again. For all you people that think he don't like to lose, that's two people he was supposed to lose to, but Randy can't stay healthy. He's a little older, so they kept the title on Cody. Sami Zayn only won the title, and I told you guys this last week. He is never winning the WWE Championship again. I will pay you $100. You send me your fucking Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle. I'll mail it to you. If I live in the same state, I'll bring it to you. He ain't winning the WWE Championship again. It ain't happening. It is not happening. I'm telling you that right now. It will not happen. Will he be able to say he was a former champion? 100%. He got his moment. Triple H loves giving these moments. It was in Saudi Arabia. Sammy's loved over there. Sami Zayn was never planning to go to SummerSlam as a world champion. I told all of you freaking out in the chats, I said, just stay calm. He's either dropping the title before SummerSlam, Saturday Night's Main Event. At that time, I didn't know. He was never going to SummerSlam as a champion. He's never winning the championship again. I think somebody said that yesterday. I'm not sure who it was, but they're not. And I will bet that. He's not winning the championship again. So he's not a ticket seller. He's not putting asses in seat. TKO don't give a shit about anything about selling out. And we have a lot to talk about. This is going to be a long stream, guys. So we have a lot to cover. So Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, promo, first promo. Seth Rollins said, we are closer to the end than the beginning. What does that mean, guys? What does that mean? Why are they doing this match now instead of WrestleMania 43? Any answers? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Seth Rollins is getting close to the end. I mean, I don't want to give you guys an exact date, but because I don't know. I'm not going to just guess and throw shit at the wall. But it sounded to me like we're getting really close to being. I know for a fact that Becky's close, that she's on her last deal. And so is Seth. I know that somebody, I believe SAP reported it expires in 27 sometime, but that don't mean anything. He can retire before that. I don't think we see Seth Rollins at SummerSlam in 27. I think he's retired before then. I don't know that, but I'm as a fan, I'm gonna tell you he's getting close. Well, as a source, a reporter, I'm gonna tell you he's getting close to retiring, but I don't know the exact date. Nobody but Seth and top brass of TKO really know that. But he is getting close. So you have to pay attention to details in these promos. I heard Zilla Fatu is gonna help Roman at SummerSlam. It's not happening. It's not happening. Roman Reigns is going to beat Seth Rollins clean at SummerSlam. So, somebody asked me, Kyle Man Anthony, shout out to him. We do a lot of shows together now. Love Kyle. We have great chemistry together. He will be on my prediction show Wednesday night. Make sure you guys don't miss that for the big whopping 3 matches we have for Saturday Night's Main Event. The biggest Saturday Night's Main Event in Madison Square Garden. What a joke. I asked him on the Raw recap, I said, which match are you more invested in? Because for me, Punk and Roman, Roman and Seth has 15 years history, but it's very predictable. It's not me hating Roman because look, let me show you guys. Kerry, I know you think I hate Roman Reigns. So there you go right there. I have more Bloodline Down merch than probably half the people that are diehard. But I have a closet full. So I have way more Roman stuff than Cody. So just wanted to show you that. Cody Punk is unpredictable for me. I don't care about Punk calling out all those people's names on SmackDown. I don't care about all that. He ain't facing all them people. He's already faced Ben twice. Damian Priest is an afterthought at the end of the day. He's going to be doing a lot of work in AAA when they drop the tag titles with Lola. Royce Keys, I doubt that match is happening. It could. Who else did he call out? Gunther, he already beat him. It doesn't matter who he called out. It don't. For me, Cody and Punk is more it's not main event night too. So people just please stop. Please stop. Please, for the love of God, stop. If you think for a damn second that Cody and Punk is main event over Roman and Seth, you shouldn't be watching wrestling. It ain't a chance. No chance. I will give you my YouTube channel if that happens. It ain't happening. It's just not. It's not. So I see it all over the timeline. People are just, even the Macho, whatever the hell that guy's name is, that pays Cody's bills by tweeting about him every day. Even he thinks that Cody and Punk should main event night too. And I was like, what the hell? Like, man, what got into him? He must be on the sauce today or something. Like, yeah, it's not. Cody and Punk. So the reason for me it's more intriguing is because there's gonna be a heel turn at SummerSlam. One of them two is turning heel. One of them two is going to turn heel. They have to. Nobody wants to see a babyface versus babyface. They don't. No, Cody's babyface run is stale as fuck. And I love Cody Rhodes. It is stale. It is time for a change. He signed a new contract. He has to turn heel at some point. This is the perfect opportunity for him to turn heel. It's the perfect opportunity. If he don't turn at SummerSlam, I don't know when he's going to. Cody is going to get booed in Minnesota. He is going to get booed in Minnesota. They're going to cheer for CM Punk at the end of the day. I'm not on here reporting that Cody's turning heel, but I'm telling you that there's a chance. There is a chance. There is a chance. I believe one of them two is turning. I would stake claim on that. We are not getting a straight up Cody versus. And also, this ain't the last time you're going to see this. I can tell you that. This match is going all the way through the fall into the next year. This is not the last time. So whoever wins ain't winning the next time. So if Cody wins the title, then he's dropping it to Punk the next time. If Punk retains, he's dropping to Cody. I just tell you that right now. This will not be the last time you see these two in the ring. This match was originally supposed to happen at WrestleMania 42. Got pushed back. And then it was supposed to happen at WrestleMania 43. But the report by WrestleVotes by Fightful Select is 100% accurate. 100% accurate. It was pushed up due to ticket sales. Ticket sales, guys. And you guys, no offense to you Sami Zayn fans, but you guys were crying when he lost the title after 9 days. What did you expect? Go look at Ticket Picks online. Go take a look. They're about 25-30% under what they were last year. They ain't getting 110,000 for 2 nights. It ain't happening. Maybe if they go 50%, 70% off, it might. I mean, they got people that's wanting fucking refunds already. So they're well under the average. Well under the average for last year. So you guys want Sami Zayn to main event night 1? Come on now. Let's be real. Let's be real. This is the second biggest PLE of the year. He got his moment. He got his moment. Just like Drew got his moment. Drew got a couple of month title reign. Is what it is. You know, it's TKO. It's the way they do things. Cody is a top guy in WWE, whether you like him or whether you don't like him. TKO loves him. They book him for the kids, not for adults. At the end of the day, he's out there kissing babies, signing, doing a lot. I'm gonna tell you what Cody is. Cody is John Cena 2.0. Stampede's now in the drawing. I watched Stampede win, and he hates fucking scoops. That Stampede's my boy though. Shout out to Stampede. Let's see. Thank goodness it wasn't Sammy versus Punk. Tickets would sell. No, Sami and Punk was never happening. At least Sami Zayn will be remembered. Yes, he will be remembered as a champion, but he is not winning it again. Low key retirement for Seth, I believe so. I think Punk turns heel. If Punk turns heel, he wins. Telling you right now, Raymond, be prepared. I know you're a bigger Cody fan than me. If CM Punk turns heel at WrestleMania, he wins. Cody will chase him all the way till WrestleMania 43. I don't know if Punk holds the title that long. I think Cody wins the title somehow before then. I do. Street Fighter's coming up. You guys look it up online. TKO is heavily involved in that they're going to do a big-ass red carpet premiere in October. Crown Jewel's in November. They teased Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns 3. You don't think they don't want to do that at Crown Jewel? Huh. They ain't doing it at WrestleMania. So, because Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is happening at WrestleMania. I know a lot of people say, it ain't happening. Well, Moana's flopping at the box office. So, it hasn't. I don't know. I don't even know if it's come out. I think it has. But Rotten Tomato gave it like a 30. So it's flopping. Dwayne's going to get that $16 to $30 million check from Saudi Arabia. He will be working against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 43. Tell you that right now. Unless something drastic happens, get ready for Rock and Roman at 43 in Saudi Arabia. I can tell you that right now. If Punk turns heel, Punk wins. What if they CGI people in the empty seats? That's a good question. I mean, I paid $1,800 for my front row seats at Money in the Bank. So, and that was at a discount because I know people in New Orleans. So, the regular price was about $5,000. So, I'm just telling you, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. There is a strong possibility that Cody turns, though. If he don't turn at SummerSlam, he will turn when he wins the title. I'm telling you that right now. We're going to get New Japan Cody Rhodes at some point where he's flipping everybody off and all that. So Triple H always waiting to announce matches, also killing the buzz. It is Yankees girl. I almost called you by your Twitter name, and I promised you I wouldn't do that. It is, but he does that because he hates leaks and he don't like people knowing shit. But then when they do Unreal, which I will be doing an Unreal recap soon, guys. So you guys stay up. You guys be on the lookout for that. The thumbnail, the YouTube stream's already set. I believe it's for not this Saturday coming up, but the next at like 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna be recapping the Unreal season 3. So you guys be on the lookout for that. I think Cody turns heel. We need to heal Cody. It's possible. Let's go heel Phil Brooks. That's what it looks like to me. Personally, WWE is scared to let Cody turn heel. Honestly, that's a problem. Mr. New Era person. Cody does not want to go heel, Raymond. But TKO also doesn't want him to go heel to an extent because of the kids. He is John Cena 2.0. John Cena 2.0 is what Cody Rhodes is. Whatever movie Rock does next is guaranteed to bomb. So he might have to ask for double. And TKO ain't paying that money. Saudi Arabia is. And they got way more than TKO dreamed of. So he's going to get $16 to $30 million to show up and wrestle at WrestleMania 43. So I'm not giving a figure, but I can tell you it's going to be that high. Hello, what's going on, Z? Hello, new here. Love the information. Thank you for being here. You are now entered in the drawing for a 1-month exclusive to my exclusive news channel on Discord. So thank you for being here. Tell your friends about it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like the stream. Is it true over 2,000 tickets for WWE SummerSlam have been refunded? That is absolutely correct. That is correct. That's what I'm telling you guys. You will not. You will not get New Japan Cody WWE completely different. Well, I'm not saying like they have to keep it PG to an extent, but it's not going to be AEW Cody. It's going to be a mixture. He's not. I mean, he's not going full blown. That's what I want, but yeah, it's going to be a mixture. Actually, what is the matter with people complaining about pushing? I don't know. Is there any news on Big Cass and Enzo? I will get to that. There is news. Cody wouldn't go heel in AEW either. Sounds like a Cody problem to me. It is a big Cody problem. It is. It is a big Cody problem. I definitely am not giving Cody. The Rock wanted. So here's the thing. The Rock wanted Cody Rhodes to go heel. Cody said on an interview with Kay Adams that his babyface run was coming is widening down. This was about a year ago, at Fanatics Fest. Rock wanted Cody to go heel. Cody said no. Triple H said no. Triple H said no as well. So, but he has to. He's got to go heel. He is going to. It's going to get to the point where he is booed out of every stadium that he comes in because people are sick of the same old shit. I will get to that. I have plenty of more news. I promise. Also, Cody not gonna do it. Not for the people's pleasure. Cody will turn heel. I just don't know when it's gonna be. Really, yes. I do. I have plenty of news. I'm looking at the comments. I don't blame people refunding. Ticket sales are bad, guys. Ticket sales are bad. The only way we get fully blown Cody is if WWE sucks and swallow their pride and goes TV 14 again. I wish they would. Even though I'm a huge fan of Cody Rhodes and I support him, I wouldn't mind him as a heel. But even though he won't be a heel, because if he does turn heel, WWE will do what they did to Cena. I think that's what they're afraid of. They'll turn out something like Cena's, and I don't want that at all. So I understand where you're coming from. Do you think we will do anything to sell more tickets? I will get to that as well. Any news on Randy and Kevin? I will get to that as well. All of those things I will get to. All right, so let's move on. I just told you the whole plan for WrestleMania 42. Obafemi, Brock Lesnar. I seen all the IWC. Oh, it's main eventing. It's main eventing. It's not. It never was main eventing. You guys, I don't even know if you use your brain before you tweet sometimes. I mean, Brock, have you guys been watching Brock Lesnar for 15 years? That man wants to come to the show, wrestle, get back on his private jet, and fly back to Saskatchewan with his wife and his kids. He ain't sitting there for that whole show. ESPN's gonna have that. That's gonna open. That's opening night 1 or night 2, Hell in a Cell on ESPN. That match was never main event. Some of you people, man, I swear, whew, you guys make me want to have to like seek counseling. For real. When it comes to the tickets, I think they did the right thing. They did the motherfucking right thing. You better believe it. Love the enthusiasm. Z thinks I'm funny. Well, you ain't heard of shit yet, brother. You should be here every week. I'll be roasting motherfuckers on here. There are a lot of reports say he opens. So you right, EVP. Oh yeah, I am definitely right. I mean, I'm not right all the time. I'm not gonna say that, but I have about an 86% accuracy rate. So I can tell you that. And there's plenty of people that's in this chat. Let's see. Raymond, Fanatic, Stampede, Yankees girl. Me and her talk every day on X. She can tell you. I tell her shit weeks before it happens. Weeks. All right. So I will follow you back. I had a shit ton of people follow me. over the last 2 days, and so Elon Musk said, "Fuck you, EVP. You're not following anybody else, so I will follow you back. It might be tomorrow, but follow, subscribe to me on YouTube. If you, it's at the EVP show. It's scrolling. I don't know if it's on the bottom of the screen, but you can follow me on YouTube. It's at the top of my Twitter page. So follow me on. Hit that subscribe button. You'll get me close to 240. And you guys give me to 10 likes, and I will give away another membership next week. All right. Hold on. I got comments coming out the ass, and I can't even get to my news. Saudi going to pay Brock a lot of money to be at WrestleMania 43, so I don't think he's retiring at SummerSlam unless he's like Cena and refuses. I do not think that Brock Lesnar is retiring at SummerSlam either. I don't. I do think Saudi's going to bust that paycheck out, but he could. I haven't gotten a report saying that he's going to wrestle at 43, but I think you're right, Yankees girl. And by the way, Yankees, how much shit have I told you in DMs way before it happened? Fanatic, Raymond. So people that think that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I don't get credited. So this is why I do a show, and this is why I have an exclusive channel, because I'm supposed to start spamming the fuck out of Twitter when all that shit happens that I have on my channel. So get ready for that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been looking for Scoots people. I mean, there's a lot of great ones. Pipo selects the best. Absolute best. He is Sean Ross Sapp is the best out there. Dave Meltzer, respectable, been doing it a long time, but more of AEW stuff. But Sean Ross Sapp is the best. There's your answer. A month before things happen. We have thousands of DMs for proof if anybody wants that. So the people that think I steal news with the air quotes. All right, who he faces WrestleMania 43 if he doesn't retire? That's a great question. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a name out there. I'm gonna fantasy book something here for a second. Maybe Gunther. Maybe Gunther. I don't know. That's a great question, though. A month, correct. All right, let me get to some more news. All right, so let's see what we can. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about Rhea Ripley. Rhea Bloody Ripley. Here's another vouch. I can vouch for EVP. You tell me months before things happen. GOAT. Thank you, Raymond. I do. I'm wrong sometimes. I am. And I always admit it when I'm wrong. I always admit it. So Rhea Ripley. Man, the IWC is lighting her ass up. And WWE. I do. So this, hold on a second, guys. This is the first time here. After I give out all my news, I will open up Q&A for everybody on X and YouTube. So just post your questions, and then I will go through and I'll answer every single question that everybody puts up here. If I know it, I say I'll tell you what I know. If I don't, I say I don't know. But this is at the end of the stream, I do a Q&A for the last 45 minutes after the news. So whatever question, no, you don't have to wait. You can post it. You can start posting your questions because I can see all the comments. I will answer everything that you ask. I promise. You can ask anybody in here. No, you don't have to apologize at all. I mean, Fanatic asked me 75 questions a week, and he writes them down every week. So you're good. You're 100% good. He writes his questions down, and I love Fanatic because he's being prepared. So let's get back to I got a fucking shit ton of comments. We got to get 10 likes on this stream, guys. We got to. Somebody's getting a free membership next week. We got to get 10 YouTube likes tonight. All right. So the IWC is blazing Rhea Ripley and TKO and WWE because they don't want to tell you guys any information. Well, she was at a event, some kind of slap fight or something like that. She did an interview. She has a slight tear in her right, a slight tear of her in her right knee, and her, I believe it's the meniscus. She's been rehabbing it, but she's having trouble bending it. I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't have the 100% information on this, but I do not think she makes SummerSlam. I don't. And I think WWE has done a shitty job of it. I think they, at the end of the day, Rhea Ripley is a top 5 cash cow for WWE. I don't give a shit if you like her, if you don't like her. She's one of the highest paid in the company. She makes the company a shit ton of money and always gets one of the loudest pops everywhere. Everybody loves her. So WWE hasn't done a great job though. Like they, you know, Liv Morgan hasn't defended in over 100 days. And Rhea Ripley's been out. So here's the thing. WWE has been wanting to hold out hope that she still could make it. If she does, she defends against Jacy Jayne. Jacy Jayne will be her match if she makes it. I don't think she's making it. I don't. But if she does, she will defend against Jacy Jayne at SummerSlam. So if she does not make it, and I've been asked this, what will they do? Well, about 2 weeks ago, I was told if she didn't make SummerSlam, there's a possibility that they could make Charlotte Flair and Jade Cargill the championship match for the vacated championship. But they need to find out pretty fucking soon. Cause you see, they haven't announced Charlotte and Jade yet. So that, if that kind of tells you something, like that's why. It's gonna get announced soon. Because of what she did to Alexa. I do believe if she vacates Charlotte and Jade for the title, and Charlotte wins 15 at SummerSlam, I think that's what happens. If she's healthy, she beats Jacy Jayne. Too soon for Jacy to win the title. I love Jacy. Love Jacy, but she's not winning. Fallon Henley and Laney Reed are going to beat Brie Bella and Paige. I don't know if it's that Saturday night's main event, but they are winning the tag titles. And Brie and Nikki want to finish off the rest of the end of their contract as heels. That is via the Nikki and Brie podcast, not the EVP news channel. So go watch it. Go listen to it. If you don't believe me, go listen to it. Nikki Bella said it herself. So there you go. Take that and put it in a pipe and smoke it. I'm going to Rhea Ripley lookalike content. Yeah, I saw they're having a contest for that. It's cool. Liv Morgan, 86 days, 0 defenses. Rhea Ripley, 85 days. Yeah, that's god-awful. Alexa. So, a lot of questions about Alexa Bliss from Friday. She is double jointed. Just let me tell you that. I saw the pictures on Twitter. I saw the pictures on Twitter. I mean, I'm sure it's bruised up. She didn't break her fucking arm. I will answer that when I get to the Q&A, Raymond. I thought I just answered that, but I will answer that again. She didn't break her fucking arm or whatever. She double jointed. So she might be a little hurt, so maybe a little write-off. But I do believe if Charlotte and Jay's not for the title, maybe Alexa comes back and turns. Maybe they have her off TV for a little while. Alexa's going to turn on Charlotte eventually because she's going to get cheered no matter what. Charlotte Flair has worked her ass off with Alexa to get this babyface persona. So that's the plan for that. We're gonna get Alexa and Charlotte at some point, with Alexa being heel. They do need to announce what Rhea's gonna do, but I don't think they really know yet. She's working to try to get back. So I think that, you know, you can't really. I tell people, and I say this on Kyle's show, Queens of WWE. Make sure you guys tune into that. I'm the co-host every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's all we talk about, women's wrestling. But I tell people no news is good news. But I seen some comments today, you know, if this was anybody else, they would make them vacate. That is 100% accurate. And I agree with that. But it's because it's Rhea Ripley. I don't know what else to say. I don't. She's just a cash cow, man. Like, that's just it. All right. Enzo Amore. Big Cass. Now, I was told 3 weeks ago that Jalen Brunson was going to be the one to help Danhausen at Saturday Night's Main Event. I called Miami and told Miami on the phone this a couple of weeks ago. Now, there will be some New York Knicks players involved, but I'm telling you right now, there's a strong possibility that we could see. I'm not guaranteeing it, but there's a strong possibility that we could see Enzo and Big Cass help Danhausen and start their feud with the Judgment Day. Unfortunately, yeah, just keep the question coming, Z, and I'll answer them when I go to the Q&A. Enzo and Cass are coming. They're coming. They're 100% coming. Baron Corbin. That one even got past me. On Corey Hayes from False Finish did post. I will give him his props on this one. He posted that that WWE had trademarked Baron Corbin, his real name, and then he showed up that night. I had no idea who was showing up. But I can tell you this: if you're a Trick Williams fan, be worried. Because I believe now the plan was Trick and Carmelo, but they've done so much of this shit with Trick and Carmelo and Ricky Saints. You know, Dragunov hasn't gotten his visa issues fixed. Stephanie Vacourt still working on visa, and I'm not going into the other stuff because it's not my personal stuff to tell. But I knew Corbin was coming to WWE, but I damn sure didn't know he was showing up Friday. Nobody knew. Unless they got the leaks from what was happening that night. So Baron Corbin shows up. He wants the U.S. title, and I believe he wins the U.S. title at SummerSlam. That's why I do believe Trick Williams is. I think Trick and Baron are going to feud for a while, but Trick is a front runner for the Money in the Bank. So is Dominic Mysterio. But you guys ain't going to like this. You guys are not going to like this news. If Cody Rhodes loses at SummerSlam, don't be surprised. And I haven't had this confirmed. Don't be surprised if Cody Rhodes doesn't win Money in the Bank. Because I'm telling you, they are going to put the title back on Cody before Street Fighter. They are going to run Cody and Roman 3 at Crown Jewel. Unless something just drastically changes, which it could. It does all the time. But TKO is going to heavily push Street Fighter with them two in that movie. I'm telling you right now. So don't be surprised if Cody don't win the fucking Money in the Bank. I'll be there, but don't be surprised. Penta is a favorite. Trick's a favorite. Dominic Mysterio is a favorite. Dom. Last time I checked the odd, Dominic was like the top odd to win Money in the Bank. So yeah, Street Fighter comes out October the 16th. So that's the news on Rhea. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, as of today, as of this morning, is the odds-on favorite to win the women's Money in the Bank. That's not the consistent reason why it was pushed back, but they had storylines that they needed to play out before they could put the Money in the Bank on someone. So I do believe Roxanne wins the women's. If that happens, then I guess she's cashing in on Liv. And I guess that means Liv's retaining. But I don't think Liv's retaining. I don't. Because I think we're getting Io. I don't know. It's all up in the air right now. It's so difficult for me to give you guys this information because I don't know the health status of Rhea Ripley and if she's going to hang on to the title. I'm just saying, hypothetically, the plan was before Rhea got hurt was Rhea and Io at Crown Jewel because Rhea's never beaten Io ever, and it was going to be for the Crown Jewel Championship, and Rhea could have got her first win there. So yeah, but I don't know the extent of Rhea's health, so difficult for me to say which way they're going to go. I kind of think there's a possibility maybe Roxanne or Raquel accidentally cost Liv the title at SummerSlam if Rhea's healthy. And then we get Rhea Io at Crown Jewel and Roman Cody. I mean, there you go. That's two major matches right there. Big matches. Huge matches for Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. So I talked about the big cast stuff. Enzo Amore, Zilla. Last I heard on Zilla was they're waiting on something about his physical or something like that. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be at SummerSlam. I don't. So the Royce Keys stuff, I've had a lot of questions about that. It really seems like they're setting up something with Royce and Jacob down the line. I wouldn't be surprised if all of this kind of culminates to something to do with War Games. Something to do with War Games. I heard some rumblings of maybe Solo joining back with Roman. I don't think that's happening. I don't. Who I do think is a possibility, it comes back to the bloodline, is Sami Zayn. I do think that. Because what else are you going to do with him? He ain't winning the title again. I saw several people say that he ain't. That title is going to be pancaked so many times between now and 2027 between CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, maybe a Trick Williams, and Obafemi. They may put the title, they may put the Undisputed title on Obafemi at WrestleMania 43 if The Rock's working. Obafemi may beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 43 for that Undisputed title. You guys are thinking Sami Zayn is going to get another title reign? Get the fuck out of here, man. That ain't happening. That ain't happening, man. No. He needs to go back to the bloodline and just go over there and be Usti with them. So that's that. So we did see Blake Monroe attack Chelsea Green Friday. Last I was told, which was, I think I told Yankees Girl, Raymond, Fanatic, and everybody in my exclusive. The original plan is Blake versus Tiffany at SummerSlam for the U.S. title. So Baron and Trick, I don't know if that's one-on-one though. I don't. I think Carmelo, or hell, they could make it a fatal four-way. It could be Carmelo, Ricky, Baron, and Trick in a fatal four-way. Trick loses but doesn't get pinned. I think that's how they do it, honestly. It keeps him strong, and then he can chase Baron. I don't think Trick's winning Money in the Bank. I don't. Rock's not entering the Rumble. I can tell you that right now. I've heard that shit for 4 years. He ain't winning the Rumble. Somebody reported that like last week. He ain't winning the Rumble. That ain't happening. So, I was told that they've been talking about maybe combining the tag titles, but they may not do that because what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to have the War Raiders beat Damian Priest and R-Truth, and they can have those titles defended over on AAA. So that is the plan for that. So if Fanatic or Raymond or Yankees Girl are still in here, what did I tell you guys was the IC title match about 5 weeks ago at SummerSlam? You guys can put it in the comments. Chad Gable and Penta. That's the match. Chad Gable wins Monday, faces Penta at SummerSlam. Chad from Minnesota. He's winning the Chad Gable wins Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. Chad Gable wins Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, there you go. I said it over a month ago. So, Chad Gable, Penta. Chad Gable wins the gauntlet match Monday and faces Penta at SummerSlam. That's where we're going with that. That is where we're going. Unless they pivot before tomorrow. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. There's another one. Penta versus Chad. There we go. All right. Sol Ruca. So, big plans for Sol. 2 options, I've been told. Sol versus Lyra Valkyria at SummerSlam. I don't know if that happens. I think we could get Bayley and Lyra at Saturday night's main event. I'm not going to lie. But if we don't, we get Bayley Lyra at SummerSlam. But I don't know if that's going to do that at SummerSlam. They got to do something with Lyra. They just turned her heel. I put that in the exclusive news channel way before it happened. Also, I put that shit on Twitter too. Sol needs a heel, but look out for another name that just turned heel Monday. And she's a former Intercontinental Champion, and she just joined up with the Vision. And that is Maxine Dupree. Could win the Intercontinental title soon from Sol Ruca. Sol don't need that title very long. She's going to be a world champion before the end of 27. Tell you that right now. So, yep. So it's going to be Sol Lyra or Sol and Maxine. Maxine's going to help the Vision a lot. Bronson's on his way back. Very, very, very smart, creative move because what's going on, Bobby? Thank you, Bobby. I'm trying to get to 10 likes, so thank you so much. And you are now entered into the drawing for an exclusive chance at the at my news channel for 1 month. What do you think about Cam Hendricks? I will answer that when I get to the Q&A. Trust me, I'll see all you guys' questions. Thank you so much. This is why Sunday Night Scoop is #1 on the EVP show for the first year, and it was not even fucking close. Analytics-wise was 91%. Like I said, 600,000 views in a year, 91% analytics on Sunday Night Scoops. That's not even close to anything else that I do. And that's because of you guys. So thank you guys so much for that. People love scoops. So I knew it was a great idea. I pitched it a long time ago. And thankfully Miami and DWE helped me make that happen. So shout out to them for that. Otis and Tozawa, I will answer that. I promise. Yeah, I'm not as worried, but then again, I may be worried on TKO. So I think they'll probably have a small little thing with they probably. Braun and Austin probably faced them at some point, but we know they're not winning. So yeah, I think they're in trouble. Is what I think, honestly. Congratulations to Mandy Rose and Tino Sabatelli, I believe is his last name. as Mandy Rose is expecting her first child. Congratulations to them on that as well. Daria Ray has re-signed with TNA. Mike Santana posted a date of July 12th, I believe it was. It is his release date. I believe he is coming to NXT. NXT for Mike Santana. Leon Slater, I've heard, could go either way. I don't know. So, yes, there is an anticipated War Games. I do believe that whoever wins between Cody and Punk, like I said, this shit's going all the way through the fall. To the fall. There's going to be a couple more matches with these guys. So, if you guys don't think Cody Rhodes is winning the title again, I'm sorry to tell you. I hate to break the news to you, but TKO wants him to have multiple title reigns. That Final Boss Baby on DW Radio yesterday made an excellent point. Excellent. Love their show because they're great. So if you guys are not listening to them, you have to. They do a phenomenal job of breaking shit down, stuff, and they are very they don't like Cody, but at the end of the day, they break down each segment very, very great, and I respect them. They give me shit about Cody, but I love them. At the end of the day, they can say what the fuck they want, but somebody else, I might say, hey, fuck you, you know what I mean? Miami's my guy. He don't like Cody, but at the end of the day, he don't post about him every day. You know what I mean? So I respect him. You know what I mean? He don't like him. So Miami's one of my best friends. I know he don't like him. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, some fucking idiot come in my stream last night, by the way, Miami. I'm glad you're here. I was about to call you, about to call the DW backup, and he said, EVP, your content sucks. You don't know anything. You need to shut down your YouTube channel. Whoever hired you or whoever you're working for are fucking fools. And I said, oh, well, where's your YouTube channel? Where's your 1,000 videos in 1 year? Where's your 600,000 views in 1 year? Where's your almost 300 subscribers in 1 year? Oh, send me the fucking link to your YouTube channel, buddy, so I can listen to your content because I work fucking every day and I love it. And I said, get this fucking guy out of here. And I blocked him. So I don't care about people like that. Fuck them. Just a hater. There's a lot of haters out there. But Cody Rhodes, Final Boss Baby Miami did make a great point on DW Radio yesterday. You guys get a chance, go back and listen to that. There's so many different platforms. Twitch, DW Television on X, Talk It Up Podcast on YouTube, Spotify. Final Boss Baby said, nobody talks about how long the title reign is. They talk about how many times a person held the title. That is great. That is fucking fantastic. Because that is 100% true. And by the way, WWE and TKO, if you're listening, and I know you are, because you probably got a burner in here. Miami is gonna laugh because he knows too. You guys owe them some money because they gave me the Golden Boy name before Cody started saying it. Just saying, it was on DW Radio. I don't know, but I don't know. Might want to cut them a check there, TKO. They in here. So I trust me, I'll be able to see everybody that's in here afterwards. But this is my number one show, and I have to thank Miami. I came to him when I signed with DWE. I said, look, man, yeah, Cody did say it. You're right, he did. It's funny because right after you guys started calling me the Golden Boy, Cody's like, oh wow, people are calling me the Golden Boy. Motherfucker, no, they ain't. They're calling me the Golden Boy. And then everybody started saying Golden Boy on WWE. I was like, oh shit, they listen to DW Radio. So then maybe they see my profile. Cody followed me right after that on Twitter. I'm like, oh god, here we go. So yeah. Shout out to Miami then. But I came to Miami then with a passion. Everything that I have yeah, I did. You told me I was about to get a follow too from Cody, Miami. Put that up there. So when I signed with DWE, and in August, I'm gonna send out an invite for at least 7 people. We're gonna get together. We're all gonna come on, just bullshit. We may not even go live if we're gonna be, acting crazy. We might. I don't want to get fucking copyrighted or banned, but I do want to do a celebration because, like I said, 1 year is a lot. I put in a lot of work at the end of the day. Miami puts in a lot of work. Without them, I wouldn't have thumbnails and videos, but I do put a lot of time in, guys. 1,000 videos is like hitting that live button and going live for 44 straight hours, which is fucking it's unheard of, and not even a year. JD from NY doesn't even have 1,000 live videos in 1 year. I mean, he don't need to because he's got 200,000 subscribers, but that's a lot of work. I put in a lot of work. I'm very consistent. Some people like me, some people don't. At the end of the day, I try to give you guys the best content I can. I came to Miami with the idea because the other company I work for, didn't really push the Scoops idea. I said, look, I got a source now. Like, I want to go live with it and see how it works. And it's the number one show for me on YouTube, the number one show. So, shout out to Miami and DWE for helping me. And now DWE Television is venturing off into the reality TV world. So you got to tune in Thursday for the Big Brother Week 1 recap, which is going to be fantastic. We're going to be bringing in the whole reality TV spectrum into the channel, into DWE Television as well, because they have one massive following. You think wrestling's got a following? Fucking reality TV really has a following. So Big Brother actually comes on in like 30 minutes, which I have it recorded, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you got to tune in Thursday. There will be no more TNA. So when Big Brother's over, me and Miami have a couple of plans. AEW could be a possibility. We'll see. We will see. So that is the news, guys. That is all the news. I'm going to go through all the comments. Start at the top, answering all the questions I have. Everybody will go into a randomizer. Where's my phone? There it is. Once I get done with the questions, I will put all you guys in a randomizer. I will hit it 10 times, and whoever comes out is. Thank you, Miami. I'm definitely not done yet, but Miami is now entered. Miami, since you commented, you are entered into the exclusive news channel giveaway. But I'm going to the Q&A. Thank you, Miami, by the way. Thank you. So I'm going to go to the now is the time for questions. So let me go all the way up to the top of these 400 comments. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about it all. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Tribal Kingpin. Sunday Night Scoops is my favorite show. Thank you so much, Raymond. You're a gem. Yankees girl, what's up? Raymond says your wrestling news is goated. Thank you so much. I like the stream, my friend. Are they gonna? Okay, the question from Yankees girl. Thank you for the question. Are they gonna have Kevin Owens reconstruct his contract? I wouldn't think so, but anything's possible. I wouldn't think so, but anything's possible. But I highly doubt it. Though I do, because he's doing a lot of work for LFG and stuff like that too. So yeah. Randy isn't leaving WWE. No, he's not. I respect you, Goat. Thank you, Raymond. Respect you as well. Michael, I have a Discord. I know you do because you're in my exclusive news channel. Thank you for reminding me of that. Just kidding. Yeah, I have one. Thank you, Kingpin. Yankees girl. Yes, if you win, you will have to like it. God, it's a lot of names I'm going to have to put in here. It's going to take me like 10 minutes to do this. Tribal Kingpin has a Discord. All right. Yankees girl. I'm just looking for the question. Thank goodness it wasn't Sammy versus Punk. Tickets wouldn't sell. They absolutely wouldn't. Sami Zayn, low-key retirement for Seth. It was. It's coming soon, guys. Sooner than we think. Let's see. Let me get to the questions. Whatever movie, Rock's movie is bombing, yeah. Okay. From Z, new here to the EVP News Scoops and EVP Show. And just subscribe. Thank you for the subscription to YouTube. I'm right at 240, guys. Let's help me get to 300. That was my goal about SummerSlam. I'm not gonna make it probably, but I'm got pretty close. So thank you. Is it true over 2,000 tickets for WWE SummerSlam have been refunded? Yes, that is true. What does it freaking matter what people complain about pushing? A lot of people are complaining because WWE's not pushing the younger stars. That's what the problem is. Big Cass and Enzo are on the way. If you don't see him at Saturday Night's main event helping Danhausen, SummerSlam always has a return. So they're coming. And they are going to be a focal point, and they are going to whatever brand they go to, they're putting those tag belts on them. I can tell you that right now. Cody's not going to do it, not for the people's pleasure. Hopefully he does. I don't blame people for refunding SummerSlam tickets. Creative is horrible. Creative's not great. I've already read that. Let's see. All right. Do you from Z? Good question. Do you think we would do anything to sell more tickets? Yeah, announce more matches. But the problem is they haven't really announced shit for Saturday night's main event. So what the fuck? Like, it's in Madison Square Garden, and Danhausen and JD McDonough was the main event until Friday. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk versus Sami Zayn and Gunther's main event. Saturday night's main event. But the show, I mean, I'm bringing 9 other of my buddies, compadres on Wednesday night to predict 3 matches. WWE, come on, you guys got to do better than that. If it was on ESPN, that shit would not fly. ESPN has told TKO and WWE we need more matches than 4. So expect 13 to 14 matches at SummerSlam as well. I have not heard anything on Randy Orton. They are airtight on that. Kevin, last I heard on him is he was getting tested out to see if he could take bumps. I don't want to say he's coming back right now, but I do believe we see him again. Whether it's in a managerial role, if he can't wrestle, but I don't believe we're done by no means with KO at all. But whoever says Sami Zayn's winning the world title again, send me your PayPal and your Cash App in a DM, and we can go ahead and put that $100 up. And let's make it, let's see, 730 days, which is 2 calendar years. And I'll give you 3 to 1 on your money. 300 to 1. So $300 I'll give you to your 100 if you think Sami Zayn's winning the world title again. If you want to take me up on that bet, hit me up in the DMs. I've been crushing FanDuel for 2 weeks, so won't be an option. Just got a fucking Money in the Bank ticket for $1,800. So here we go. All right, on to the next. Love you guys. I'm trying to be funny today. I need some laughs in the comment. When it comes to the tickets, I think they did the right thing. They did the mother effing right thing. They did. There's a laugh from Z. He loves it. He loves Scoops already. He'll be here every week. There are a lot of reports saying he's open. Yeah, he is. Oh, about Brock. Brock is opening. ESPN will have that opening 100%. Don't know the night yet, but that will be on the thumbnail for my SummerSlam predictions over Brock. Saudi going to pay Brock a lot of money. I was told that too. You follow me on X. Okay, I'll follow you as soon as Elon stops tripping. I remember when Cena was a heel. I don't know, months later they turned Cena back to a face, so that's what will happen if they do that to Cody. I don't think so. I think that they learned from their mistake with Cena because that was a terrible heel turn. I'll try to come to your lives more. It's every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Once you follow me on X, you will see it posted all over and promoted. I've been looking for scoops. Awesome. You found it. Done. Really not retiring. I don't think he's retiring right now, but I think he's got about another year left, maybe. Seth Rollins. That you're talking about Brock. I mean, he could retire at SummerSlam. He could, but I would be surprised if Saudi doesn't throw a big check to him. Who would he face at 43? Maybe a Gunther. I don't know. I don't really know. It's tough to say. Do we have any? Okay, thanks for the question, Z. Do you have any news on Money in the Bank winners, males and females? Cody, Trick, and Dominic for the men. Women is Roxanne, Blake Monroe, and JC Jane are the top 3 on the men's and women's Money in the Bank. All right. It's okay, Z. Everybody's new here. Not everybody, but going to Rhea Ripley contest. Good luck. Hope you win. Interesting stuff from Stampede. Liv Morgan, 86 days, 0 title defenses. Rhea Ripley, 85 days, 1 title defense. That shows you about creative right there. All right. Alexa Bliss needs to be pushed. Yes, she will be. She will be. I can see her winning that United States title soon. Not soon, but pretty soon. All right. Question from Raymond. Do you think someday that JC Jane will get a title shot down the line? Yes. If Rhea's healthy and able to go at SummerSlam, I do believe we get Rhea Ripley versus JC Jane for the Women's SmackDown Championship at SummerSlam. Great. Z, thank you for the question. Are they updated on Lash and Nia? Anything on Naomi? Who will return at SummerSlam? Do you have any thoughts? I think Naomi just had her baby, so I wouldn't expect her at SummerSlam. Lash and Nia was on SmackDown. They're just kind of. I can possibly see Lash maybe going for that United States title. Nothing really majorly with Nia. Returns at SummerSlam. That's tough. A Bronson Reed, a Kevin Owens, maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. If Enzo and Big Cass don't come at Saturday Night Main Event, you could see them at SummerSlam. I knew Corbin was coming there due to the story they're running at MLW. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Are there any news on any releases? I haven't heard of anybody getting released, but I can tell you that Tatum Paxley is supposed to come up to Raw. So at some point, maybe after SummerSlam, Lola is going to be working AAA and SmackDown. And when there's people brought up, there's releases. There is going to be another batch. It's not going to just come at one specific time anymore. Like whenever they think that your contract's coming up for renewal, if they don't think if you're going above their threshold, they're going to ask you to restructure. And if you don't, and you're not one of those tippy tops, then you may be out the door because TKO does not give a shit. Do you think that Joe Henry will get a title shot down the line? A world title shot? I do not. I do not. Maybe a IC because he talked about it Monday. He ain't winning the gauntlet. Chad Gable's winning it, but possibly an IC US. I mean, he may get one eventually, depending on maybe if Logan Paul's ever the champion or something, because Logan will win the title at some point in his career. I don't see Joe Henry winning that title anytime soon, unfortunately. Trick. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you're a big Trick fan. I do think he's losing at SummerSlam. I didn't, though, before Baron showed up. Street Fighter comes out October 16th. So, yeah, that has me thinking Cody might win. I don't know. I saw the reports that, that they said there's no short-term plans for Punk to lose the title, but they didn't say anything about long-term either. So, plans change in WWE. Watch Unreal. So you have Cody losing at SummerSlam. I do. I think Cody Rhodes may lose at SummerSlam. If he does, I think he wins Money in the Bank and maybe he cashes in there. Or sometime a little bit after. And faces Roman Reigns, the crown jewel. Champion versus champion. If Cody don't turn, he's losing. 100%. He's not beating Punk as a face. Do you have any news on Stephanie since she hasn't been on TV in a long time? So I don't want to go into her personal stuff. I don't talk about that. I will not report people's personal lives as far as divorces or mental health or anything like that, because I am an advocate for people to seek therapy for mental health. I have a therapist myself. Nobody should ever be ashamed to admit that. At the end of the day, 80% of America has therapists. It's very good to do, to have someone to talk to. I'm telling you, anybody here that's watching this stream, if you are ever in a down place or you need someone to talk to, hit me up on Twitter. I will talk to anyone. Do not ever think that you don't ever have anyone to talk to, because that is absolutely the worst feeling you could have. I've been there. Scary place to be. But never be afraid to seek therapy or get mental help if you need it. I don't know if that's what Stephanie's going through. I think it's a lot to do with the injury on top of the visa stuff. But if you ever guys need me or need someone to talk to, hit me up. Rock should enter number 30 when the Rumble is. It's been talked about, but I don't think it's going to happen. What are WWE plans for the men's? I think they're going to combine them. Or maybe the War Raiders win the SmackDown, and Enzo and Cass will probably be the ones to take the titles off of the Vision, I would think, at some point. Or maybe Enzo and Cass win the SmackDown, because SmackDown needs more people. So I think that would be the best option, truly, because I don't think the Vision is dropping the title. So I did want to say this. People were pissed that Montez and them lost so fast. Well, Bianca's about to have a baby, so that's why. That's why they dropped. And for the Maxine turn. Those are the two reasons. Rock Roman, 43, Saudi Arabia. Still the plan. Chad Gable versus Penta is the planned match for SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. It's in Chad's hometown. He will win the title there. Penta versus Chad. Yep. What happens with Otis and Tozawa? They'll probably have like a one-off or something with Bronson and Braun. I mean, with Braun and Austin, because they stole Maxine from them. But that I would be worried about them too, as far as releases. Do we have to worry about any big stars being released? I wouldn't think so. I mean, you would have to define big stars, but anybody that I've named, I wouldn't think so. Are they having war games this year? They are. They are. Last I was told, they are. Congrats to Mandy Rose. Yes, she is having a baby. The CEO of DWE, Miami the Great. Shout out to him. I love you guys too, brother. I don't fucking love Eric Cara. It's another $1,700 fucking hook today. Man, what a day. Leon Slater is still taking bookings in Rev Pro and still holds a title there. That is correct. But I don't know if he has a decision made on WWE or AEW though. So I don't know. A lot of people are guaranteeing WWE. I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna guarantee that. I think it's up in the air, but you are correct. Stampede is the dictionary. If you want to know anything about wrestling, he is the guy to go to. Miami laughing because I'm going off in here. Laura sounds like two head goons. If he still has them, yeah, they're the two heads of them are a bunch of fucking goons. They went and met Cody after they fucking talk shit about him every day. Yeah, that's what I don't like. That's the reason why I stopped rooting for the Bloodline is because of fans like that. They fucking talk shit about Cody every day and then go meet that man and make a video with him and then all that shit. Don't do that, man. If I was Cody, I would have slapped the piss out of you, man. For real. Cody should have slapped the hell out of that guy, man. Straight up. Brandy was looking at that dude all kinds of stupid, man. Brandy Rose was like, man, who the fuck is this clown, man? I got Cody Raheem Rose right next to me I'm married to. Who the fuck are you, bro? Hopefully Oba will get his title shot. Don't worry about Oba. Oba is a made man. Oba is the future of WWE. They love us. Yeah, they're always in here. Always enjoy your show. Thank you, Bobby. Cody said it. Yeah, Golden Boy stuff. Trying to find some questions. I enjoy every stream that you do, EVP. You're an awesome friend. I always support you, GOAT, for a long time. Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Miami. All right, so here's Fanatic with the 3,000 questions. Here we go. Are you excited about the dropouts? The Aussie tag team joining WWE? And will they join NXT? Is this just the beginning of WWE trying to fix its tag team? I believe so. I am excited about that. I am. And I think that Enzo and Cass is really going to set, they got a lot of work to do, but they can fix it if they put the work in. So, yeah, I am excited. Will WWE sign more tag teams? They're going to have to. Get all these single stars away from tagging up with each other. Is the plan for the Bellas to retain at Saturday Night's Main Event with the help from Nikki and then Fatal Influence win at SummerSlam? Yes, that's what I was told. Who's it? I got a question, Fanatic, because some of the questions you asked me is like you already know the answer, and you're trying to see if I'm going to give you the same answer. I know you're subscribed to like Fightful and them, which they're great. I don't blame you. But, or did I tell you that? But I think that's what happens. I think Nikki helps them at Saturday Night's Main Event. She's going to be in New York. I've already been told Nikki Bella will be at Saturday Night's Main Event. There's 3 of them and 2 of Paige and Brie. I believe Nikki shows up. I believe Nikki helps. And I believe Nikki turns. I believe Nikki and Brie turn on Paige at SummerSlam. And Laney Reed and Fallon Henley get that big moment and win those SmackDown tag titles at SummerSlam. Nice. Thank you. What do you think of AJ Styles suggesting WWE buy a Japanese promotion if they were to buy New Japan Pro Wrestling or Noah? AJ Styles knows his shit, but I don't know. That's a lot. It's a lot to go into that. We'll see. He is really tight with TKO, so who knows? Anything's possible. Could The Rock return earlier due to Moana's failure? I think so. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Dwayne by Survivor Series. I'm going to tell you that right now. Right now is too fucking soon. Miami said this, I think, about a month and a half ago on DW radio, and I'm not trying to steal his shit, and he knows that. He 100% knows that. But I listen to their show because I work with them. I'm supportive. He said it's too soon for The Rock to get involved, and it is. It's 100% too soon for The Rock to come back. So, yeah, shout out to Miami. Will Enzo and Big Cass be main roster or NXT? They will be on the main roster. Main roster. Were you surprised that Baron Corbin showed up on Friday? I mean, I knew he was coming, but I thought it was going to be at Saturday. I was 100% surprised. I did not get any intel. I had no idea he was showing up. I thought he was going to be one of the ones to help Danhausen. I thought he was the one that was laying up under that blanket. But I love it, and he's in a feud now with Trick, so I'm here for it. Are you also surprised that Baron Corbin isn't with Danhausen? I am surprised that he isn't with Danhausen, Fanatic. I am. Do you want Johnny and Candice to leave because there's nothing left for them? They've ruined them. They need to go somewhere else. In my opinion, I've given up on them, honestly. There's no hope for them in WWE. Final Boss Baby also talked about this on DW Radio yesterday. If CM Punk's promo doesn't do anything for them, then they need to go. Or they're going to get released. Because him laying on a crate ain't cutting it for me. Ain't liking it. Are there still talks about Carmella returning maybe by the end of the year or the start of 2027? I heard they are still talking about it. She has something, I don't know what it's called, but she definitely wants to come back if she's able to come back. Could we see Punk defended on SmackDown? You know USA Network wants ratings. Yeah, if he retains. Yeah. Also, if you guys are not aware, USA's contract with SmackDown, 6 months out of the year, the show is 3 hours. We're not doing 3-hour shows, guys. We're going back to 3 hours in January. So you guys enjoy these 2 hours while you can. I know you said Sammy will never win the WWE Championship, but does that also apply to the World Heavyweight Championship, the Raw title? He won't win that either. Nope. And I will bet that shit with anyone. So hit me up in the DMs. Can WWE pay me for, oh my God, Yankees girl. Can WWE pay me to lay down every week like Johnny? I'll do it. I'm not even going to answer that, Yankees girl. I'm not. Like, you're too much. I mean, yeah. I mean, they could cut me a check to lay on that crate too. Over versus Brock, the end of an era. This is it for the feud, right? It is 100% the end of Over Brock. Over family wins at SummerSlam and Hell in a Cell. Because Seth, Becky, and Bayley join backstage producing and creative roles when they hang up the wrestling gear. Bayley's a possibility. I think Seth and Becky just want to, like, I don't know. They have a baby. They want to just live life. I heard that Cody and Punk are very, very insistent on becoming some sort of, like, especially Punk on NXT. I think Punk and Cody is going to be involved in creative to a degree with either NXT or the main roster. I don't know about Seth, though. Do you think that Cody will be the one to turn? I hope so. I hope so. If he don't turn, he's losing. So there's that. Did you enjoy Cody's run as the heel on the indie circuit and in Japan? I fucking loved it. Do you think eventually WWE will have no choice but to start pushing them? I think TKO does what they want. I think TKO does what they want. They don't give a shit. So as long as those top stars are selling those arenas out, they're not going to push them. They're just not. Do you like the idea of the Royal Rumble being 2 nights, or will it result in the same issue? A great question, Tribal Kingpin. Thank you. Do you like the idea of the Royal Rumble being 2 nights, or will it result in the same issue we're having with SummerSlam? That's a great question. I do think that Royal Rumble should be 2 nights. But I don't think Money in the Bank or Survivor Series should be 2 nights. The problem is Triple H doesn't want to announce. They already have the fucking card. He just ain't gonna put it out there because he's so obsessed with social media. He don't want everybody to know what the fuck's going on. But they got to. They're in a corner now. They have to sell tickets. Like, you're gonna see matches. That's why they're making the gauntlet match. Whoever wins faces Penta at SummerSlam. Like, matches are gonna start flying now. So Royal Rumble wouldn't be a problem, but anything else, 2 nights would be a problem. Is Harlem Lewis going to beat Aaron Rourke for the WWE Evolve Championship or someone else? Harlem Lewis is not going to beat Aaron Rourke. I don't know who will, but it will not be Harlem Lewis. Everyone wants Oba to win the World Heavyweight Championship, but forgetting he's a free agent and can actually go after the SmackDown title if he wanted to. That is absolutely 100% accurate. Oba is a made man, and I don't even know if we get Oba Roman. I don't. If The Rock doesn't work WrestleMania, and I would say that I think he is, but if he don't, then we get Oba. We could get Oba Roman at Mania because Oba is owed a title match. So we'll see. If not, Oba probably beats Cody at WrestleMania 43 for that Undisputed Championship. Lyra versus Soul for the IC Women's title, and Blake versus Tiffany for U.S. Women's title. Currently, as of the moment, still the plan for SummerSlam. Still just checking. Yes. Yes and yes. Thought I said that in the news, but I will answer it again for you since you're a paid subscriber. Do you think eventually WWE will have no choice but to start pushing? Yeah, whenever people are like 50 and they stop selling tickets. I do. DWE TV podcast. Big shout out to them. I will go over all that at the end of the program. Make sure you follow DWE TV because that's where you're going to find all of us from DWE. We are going places. So make sure you follow DWE TV on X. We're live on DWE TV right now. So make sure you follow that DWE TV on X. When will fans realize WWE does things like these to sell tickets? They don't care. Fans are gonna, at the end of the day, man, you can't please everybody. You don't matter whatever decision they make, somebody's gonna be pissed. So TKO is gonna do what's best for TKO. I don't like how Cody just come out and said, "Hey, I do like how they did the story of Cody had a black eye." And then now Punk had a black eye and, championship opportunity falling out of the sky. I knew that's what the hell that was going to be anyway. Cody said, well, I told you when. So, and then Punk's like, well, when? It was kind of rushed, but it's to sell tickets. 100% to sell tickets. Sami Zayn was not selling tickets. So you guys can hate me, love me, whatever. Do you think AEW All In will have more attendance than SummerSlam? I know both SummerSlam and All In tickets are down. I don't think All In is going to have more than SummerSlam because SummerSlam is 2 nights. And I was told that AEW is offering 50% off. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm not an AEW source. I heard that on a podcast. So if you watch AEW consistently, you can let me know. But I heard it was 50%. Yeah, Miami knows I'm out here fucking clowning it up. Could Layla Diggs shock the world on Tuesday and win the women's North American title? Absolutely not. She is not winning the women's North American championship Tuesday, but she is going to be a major star. I love what she's doing, Natty, but she's going to break away from Natty, Nikita, and Carmen, and she's going to end up teaming up with Jada Parker. But she's not beaten. Zarya just won the title, bro. She's been waiting forever. Hell no. No chance. No chance. 3 matches. Yo, man, fuck. It's going to be a 22-minute prediction show. Miami, you're on there. We're going to be like, all right, well, you got to take your sweet time and explain to me who's going to win between Danhausen and JD McChicken Nugget and all that. So, yeah, 20-minute prediction show for 3 matches. They really got to announce something Monday. We have one more show before my prediction show. So, I pray to God we get one more match. I bring 10 people on for a 3-person prediction show. It's crazy. Do you think there might be an angle for WWE storyline at Comic-Con? WWE has a Comic-Con panel in San Diego? Oh, I mean, yeah, it could. I mean, anything's possible, Fanatic. I think Saturday night's main event might be horrible. I mean, yeah. I would think so. Can Cody and Punk coexist? That's a Vince McMahon angle, guys. The fuck are we doing? This is 2026, bro. Come on now. It's bad. That card is god awful. God awful. I don't even want to predict it. I will. Because Kyle beat me by 1 damn match when Cody lost. Cody cost me the WWE championship. Shout out to Kyle for winning the championship, but fuck, damn, Cody. Like, why you do me like that? Cody wins, I win the WWE championship. Cody cost me. Shout out to Greg. Make sure you tune in to him and Kyle, man. Anthony tomorrow, an hour before every Monday, an hour before Raw for the rundown. They do great work. And thank you to Greg for helping promote and market. He is a promotional marketing director for DWE. He does a lot of behind the scenes work, so shout out to him. He promotes the shit out of my stream, so thank you. I owe you a big thank you as well, because almost 700,000 views in a year. It wouldn't be possible without everyone from DWE, and that's including yourself. So thank you. Would you be surprised if Rhea is ready for SummerSlam? I'm going to say it's 80-20. She don't wrestle. 80-20. You mentioned how Rhea's a cash cow, but is Io also a cash cow and gets loud pops? Io is very popular with TKO and WWE and creative, but I don't know about her being a cash cow like Rhea. She is not on the same level as Rhea Ripley when it comes to ticket sales, merch, and all that. Nowhere close. But Io is a fucking fan favorite yeah, she's great. She's the best wrestler on the roster. She's phenomenal. After seeing what happened on Friday, how likely could LA Knight get involved tomorrow on Raw, leading to Royce, Solo, and Knight versus Usos and Fatu at SummerSlam? So, that's what I said in my exclusive channel. And you're putting my news out here on here, but it's fine. I don't know. I don't. We could get the Usos versus Solo in LA, maybe. I think that's where we might go. Or I don't know. It's a 6-man or a tag team. They're all going to be involved at some point, in some capacity at SummerSlam. 100%. Is Rhea and Paige a dream? And will it happen? It is going to happen. It's not a dream. Could Chelsea Green win Money in the Bank due to how over she is? She is a possibility, but she ain't winning. Is OTM still set to win the next NXT tag title as of this morning? If Enzo and Cass go to NXT, they're winning it. But will OTM win it? They are over in NXT. I believe, last I was told, OTM was supposed to take the titles off Vanity Project. But if Enzo and Cass do go there, I don't think they will. But if they do, then they're winning it 100%. Yeah, Sammy isn't winning the world title again. No, he's not. Could War Raiders versus Priest and Truth happen at SummerSlam? That's pushing it. I think that's probably a SmackDown match before SummerSlam. But it's happening soon. Do you think Grayson, Waller, and Otis and Tozawa could leave? There's nothing left for them. Grayson stuck on main event. Now Alpha Academy is dead without Maxine. I think they're going to probably end up getting released at some point, truthfully. Hate to say that, but it's what it looks like. If Ricky, Trick, Mello, and Baron happens, could it be a ladder match? It could. It very well could. And I think that's where they're headed, is a fatal four-way. Could Dom be revealed as the leader of Los Perros del Mal? I believe he is the leader. I believe he is. What do you think of Nikita Lyons so far, WWE Women's Evolved Champion? I love it. I love Nikita. She follows me on Twitter. She retweets my shit. She follows me on Instagram as well. Her mom follows me on Instagram. Her mom retweets a lot of videos that Miami makes. I've had a couple of DMs with her mom on Instagram, thanking me for, posting Nikita stuff and stuff like that. Nikita's phenomenal. I'd love to have Nikita on for an interview here. When Chad wins the title, will he be a fighting champion? Yes. Would you be very shocked if Leon Slater came to WWE as he is expected to sign with AEW? I think it's 50-50 right now. What do you think will be the women's war games, and could Fatal Influence be involved? It's too far to tell. I don't know. I'm just going to say I don't know to that. What are the expectations for Julia? Do you see her as a main eventer like I do? Do you think WWE has done a good job with her and Stephanie since they have been called up? Is Money in the Bank in her future? That's a lot of questions in one. Thank you, Kingpin. I mean, Julia's fantastic, but WWE hasn't booked her well. I can tell you that they're higher on Kiana James than they are on Julia. I think that Julia will have a Blake Monroe match, but I don't know about winning a women's title. I hate to say that, but I don't think it's in the cards right now. Do I think the WWE has done a good job with her? No, I don't. And Stephanie, since I don't think they've done a good job at all with Stephanie. Stephanie was phenomenal in NXT. Her women's title reign was not because of her, but was terrible. Stephanie could win Money in the Bank. Stephanie has a chance to win Money in the Bank. She could. Is Izzy Daniels set to have a feud with Lizzie Rain? Yes. Is multiple Cody Rhodes title reign feeling like Christmas for diehard Cody fans? I'm a diehard Cody fan, but it doesn't feel like Christmas to me. But I don't know. I'd rather hit a parlay on FanDuel, truthfully. But it's going to happen. They're going to try to get him a lot of title reigns before his contract's up. I'm going to tell you that right now. Do you think the vacant AAA Latin American title will be determined in a tournament? It could. It could, yeah. Yankees girl Usos versus Solo. LA Knight is not a SummerSlam match. Should be a Saturday night's main event. I mean, it could be. They could make that official for Monday as well, on tomorrow as well. But they got to fill a 13-14 match card, Yankees girl. But I do understand and agree with what you're saying. Do you think that the women's world title scene is shit? What can creative do? Why can't they pivot? Because they have no plans. And they're waiting to see if Rhea can go. That's why. Hey CJ, why haven't you been answering questions? I have. I've literally been answering them for 35 minutes. I have been answering them for 35 minutes. Are you not listening to the stream? I'm literally going through and answering every question right now. Is La Catalina from AAA expected to show up on NXT? Has anyone from AAA caught your eye that makes you want to see them on the main roster or NXT? La Catalina is one that has caught my eye. I would love to see her on the main roster or NXT. I haven't heard anything. I don't get much AAA news. I did report that Dom was facing El Grande Americano like months and months before, even before the mass versus mass match. Dom's losing a title to him at the big PLE they have coming up in September. But I haven't heard anything about her showing up on NXT, but I would love it. She is the one. Dom came out to help El Grande last night. Do you expect him to keep his word, turn on El Grande, or Dom be revealed as he is going to turn on El Grande? He is going to turn. This is dirty Dominic Mysterio we're talking about here. He is 100% baiting El Grande. He's the leader. Could Tatum show up on Monday when Lara confronts Bayley? No. She will not be on there until after SummerSlam. She's got some beef going on with Kalani Jordan. Do you think some point Ivy Nile wins WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship? Unfortunately, I do not, Bobby. I do not. Maybe, but less likely. AJ Styles broached the idea of a WWE Japan promotion. How likely do you see WWE expanding, and where to first? Europe, Japan, Canada, etc. Great question, Kingpin. You know, I have been told TKO wants to broaden everywhere. We saw their first PLE in Paris. If I had to just make an educated guess, I would say it would be Japan or Europe. I believe it would be Japan, truthfully. Confidentiality in that field is the utmost important. It's the field I'm graduating from in August. Absolutely. 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 And Stampede, I can say, is a great friend of mine. We, we've had multiple conversations after streams when I was going through a really rough time. So he's a really good friend. I respect him a lot. So thank you, Stampede. More people need to speak up about mental health. It means a lot. Thank you. Yeah. At some point, I plan to do just one show about it. It's been it's been a big journey for me, personally. I portray a character on Twitter, obviously, but in real life, I'm not the EVP. It's just CJ. Just CJ. I have a life outside of wrestling and all of this. Mental health is the most important thing. I went through a lot of stuff, and I would not have gotten through it without people like Stampede and Chris. Shout out to Chris. I'm not sure where he's at. I hope he's doing well. Michael from Kicking Out at 2, Lady Alpha, Miami. I had a 6-hour phone call with Miami one night, just because I didn't have anybody to talk to, and he stayed on the phone with me for 6 hours. So mental health is so important, guys. At the end of the day, like I told you guys, I've been seeing a therapist for over 11 years, 2 divorces. So at the end of the day, I'm not going into anything else about my personal life. But yeah, don't ever feel like there's a lot of people that think they should be embarrassed to talk about it. And especially, and I hate to say it like this, but it's mainly men. Never be embarrassed. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have your mental health, you don't really have anything. Always make your mental health your number one priority in life. Thank you, Bobby. Kazina starting from WWE LFG win WWE Evolve Women's Championship 100%. She is going to. I asked some of these questions again just to double and triple check because I know how TKO WWE like to pivot because of leaks. That makes sense. That's a good answer. And you're right. They do that. Is WWE monitoring the G1 Climax? Do they have people watching the G1 Climax? Because there are some New Japan Pro Wrestler stars on. WWE monitors everything. From Tribal Kingpin, if more releases are likely in WWE, do you expect them to sign with TNA over AEW due to how barren, empty TNA has gotten recently? Who would you like to see and does better in TNA than WWE? That's a lot of questions or one good question though. If more releases are likely in WWE, do you expect them to sign? I think majority of the ones that would get released or more than likely would end up in a TNA. If Sheamus gets back in the ring, I would love to see him in TNA because he could be a TNA champion at this point. Nick Nemeth is a champion over there. So, I mean, Otis and Tozawa, I don't know. I mean, they got the hometown man over there. So, I mean, I'm sure Otis and Tozawa could work it out. Maybe go after something over there. Yeah, I mean, the only big players I can think of that, you know, if Bayley did leave, she would definitely go to AEW because of Mercedes. I don't know. Can't really think of anybody off the top of my head, but yeah, I mean, the lower to mid card would probably fit in a lot better at TNA because they need a lot more help. AEW is very stacked roster wise. With ELP, El Phantasmo all but leaving New Japan, where do you see him? AEW, TNA, or WWE? Me personally, I think he goes to AEW since he's slowly getting over in that New Japan AEW partnership. I think you could probably see, you probably will see him in AEW. I don't have any AEW sources though, so that's difficult to say. In your opinion, what storyline should WWE be pushing in the women's division that they have put off? Doesn't have to be recent, but it could be built up over time from the past. Anything with Liv. I think that they put the title on her because Stephanie's title reign was so dull, not due to her. They should have had a backup plan instead of waiting on Stephanie to get back. And you know, I'm okay with the Liv Io stuff. The Rhea Ripley situation, JC and them come in smoking hot, like, you know, as far as the fan reactions and stuff like that, that, you know, she won a couple of matches against Charlotte and Alexa and a disqualification against Rhea. That's a feud that we definitely need to see. I think Alexa and Charlotte's been together too long. It's time to split them up. I think that's one of the biggest problems on the women's side on SmackDown, especially, is they had more single stars together, and you can't do that. I mean, you want a tag team division, but there's a lot of dream matches inside those tag divisions that a lot of people are clamoring to see. And until they break those teams up, you can't see those. So hopefully that answers your question. Which WWE superstar or diva deserves a push in WWE and why? Like, who deserves it more, EVP? There's a lot that deserve pushes, man. Carmella has been done pretty dirty. I think Trick needs to get away from Lil Yachty. If he don't, I don't see him winning a world title anytime soon. On the women's side, Alexa's kind of been a jobber. I don't really like that. JC Jane, she's gonna get pushed. Javon, Oba, Braun Breaker, like once Oba came to Raw, that was kind of it for Braun. Like I don't know. He'll recover eventually, but those are just a few. How long before we can expect Kelly Armstrong to be champion on NXT? And do you see her being the one to beat Zarya for the title in the distant future? So I talked about this a little. Good question, Kingpin. I talked about this a little bit on NXT. Kendall Gray is so well insulated with challengers right now for NXT. Kelly Armstrong, Kalani Jordan, Lola Vice are going to be in the triple threat Tuesday. I believe Kalani wins that triple threat. I think that's probably the match at Heatwave. It could be Callie. But Callie and Kendall feuded a lot in Evolve. Kendall's not dropping the title for 6 to 12 months. So I could see Callie going after Zarya for the NXT Women's North American Championship. But we also got Rena Balkan as well involved. So the women's division on NXT is just it's incredible. But I do not think that Kelly Armstrong is going to beat Kendall Gray anytime soon. I do not. I write these questions sometimes without realizing it's on your exclusive news. It's okay. I'm just giving you shit, Fanatic. Will Blake Monroe have her debut SmackDown match this Friday night? I haven't been told, but it's possible. She could wrestle Julia Friday. It's possible. It's very possible. Or Chelsea, one of those two. I wonder if we see Miles Bourne versus Jackson Drake for the NXT North American Championship. You 100% will. You 100% will. Appreciate the read, EVP. Thank you. Michael is a true GOAT fan. He beat me to a lot of the questions you got asked. So sorry for any duplicates. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Tribal Kingpin. Shout out to you. I will be in touch with you. Thank you for coming. Once I'm done with the questions, I will draw for the winner of the exclusive news for 1 month. So thank you so much for your support and your questions. You're always welcome anytime, and your questions are great. So thank you. I'm sorry I mentioned why haven't you answered my question earlier when you started the queue. I thought you were skipping that. That's what I meant. I was listening. No, I just saved the Q&A for the end. Is Rena Balkan in for a big push? Yes. When will Lacey Simon? That's Dean Malenko's daughter, correct? I heard it was pretty soon, so hopefully soon. With MLPW, Major League Pro Wrestling in Canada, having a weekly on TSN and my AEW, does WWE have a chance to scout Canadian stars? I mean, they always have a chance to scout, but that's information that I am unaware of. Could we see anyone from Booker T school come to NXT? Yes, you will. That is a great question, Bobby. Great question. With Big Bill jumping ship from AEW, WWE, this won't be the last time we see this happen for the rest of 2026. Absolutely not. You're going to see it a lot more. When do you think Tatum and Lola will be called up to the main roster, EVP? Great question, Raymond. I believe it'll be after SummerSlam. Tatum to Raw, Lola to SmackDown and AAA with her boyfriend, Damian. Bobby, thank you. Last thing, will WrestlePalooza be announced soon, and will it happen on the same day as and time as All Out AEW? I know it's likely, but I just want to double check. Other than that, that's it. Thanks. The last I was told that it is going to be WrestlePalooza 2, and it's going to be right around, or if not on the same date as All Out AEW. If it's not WrestlePalooza, then it would be an Evolution 3. But I do believe it's WrestlePalooza again. So I would be expecting that announcement sometime before the end of July, 1st of August. So thank you, Fanatic. See you next week. All right, guys. So it's time for the drawing. All right, let me get my randomizer out. Jesus Christ Almighty. Holy shit. All right, guys. My phone. Let me see. I'm showing you a hot chick. Sorry. All right, let's see. Let me get the randomizer out. We can pick a winner. Randomizer wheel. That's not gonna work. I don't want a wheel. Randomizer. I probably should have been prepared, but I didn't know it's gonna be this many people. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. All right, so we got Raymond, Mike, Ariel, Kingpin, Yankees, Screw Ben Rice, by the way. Just kidding. Already got Kingpin in there. Let's see who else is in here. Stampede. Z. New member to the EVP show. Maybe he wins. We'll see. Who else? We got 267 comments, so it's gonna give me a second, guys. Damn, we might run into my LFG show. Shit. Let's see. All the same people here. Oh, Bobby. What? All right, Bobby. Miami is in the drawing. If you don't want to win and you want to give it to someone, you're more than welcome. It's up to you. If you win. I think that's it. No, Greg. I saw Greg too. I know Greg hates scoops, so I doubt he's going to want that. See if I got DWE TV. They're always that's all the same people. Let's see. But I don't want to leave anybody out. Bobby, Yankees girl. Let's see. Great show. Thank you. Fantastic show. Thank you. Yeah, that's Dee from Big Brother. She is so hot. I was literally like, I did record Big Brother. Did you see my picture of Dee, Kingpin? Oh, she is so hot. Like, she is super hot. Ben Rice, he screwed me over there. Screw Ben Rice. I have it on record. And my first episode Thursday, I hope you're in here. I'm going to go over the entire week. It's right after eviction night. This is definitely the longest scoop show ever. No, it's not. I went 2 hours and 42 minutes 6 weeks ago. All right, so everybody's on the list. I have you're not going to be able to see it. Let me see. You got Mike, Ariel, Kingpin, Yankees, Stampede. Oh, shit, I didn't put Raymond on here. Sorry, Raymond. All right. We got Mike, Ariel, Kingpin, Yankees girl, Stampede, Z, Bobby, Miami, Greg, and Raymond. All right. So we are going to randomize this thing. We're going to go 12 times. That's my favorite number. Oh, and now we have somebody new. What's going on, Tyler? Let me add Tyler to the list. All right. New comment. What's up, Tyler? do some practice spins. Yeah, I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna spin it 12 times. Raymond. All right, so we're gonna spin it 12 times, and whoever is on top at the 12th time is the winner of 1 month of the exclusive news channel. If you have Discord, Michael, if you win, you can give yours away. All right, here we go. One spin. So right now we have Raymond, but that's just one spin. We're gonna do it 11 more times. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. 6 times. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the 5th time because it says right here at the bottom you have a stupid screen. It says you have randomized 5 times. See at the bottom. See. So we got 7 more times to go. Bobby, Kingpin, Mike, Raymond at 9, Raymond at 10, Ariel. Oh shit, didn't spin. All right. And your winner on your 12th spin and 1 month of a free membership to my exclusive news channel. I don't have a drum roll, but I know this person is going to be very happy. I can't believe it landed on them because it landed on them 7 times out of the 12. Congratulations. Let me see if I can get it in the screen. Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my God. I can't put it in the comments, so I'm trying to find a way to. My phone is a piece of shit. I know. I'm trying to figure out a way to show the screen. Damn it. Congratulations, Raymond. You are the winner. Raymond 1. Z2. Ariel 3. Greg 4. Miami 5. Tyler 6. Kingpin 7. Congratulations, Raymond. You guys saw it. I put it up there. Proof. If we got 10 likes tonight, I will do this again next week, guys. Congratulations, Raymond. I will be sending you the Discord link. Your membership will run from starting Monday, July 13th to August the 13th. After that, then you can either decide what you want to do, but you will have 1 month of free exclusive news to the Discord. So congratulations. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. 209 people. And this isn't like, if we get 10 likes, we will do this again next week. And don't forget, everybody that's in here will go in the drawing. Everybody from last week will go in the drawing. And everybody that's in every show from here, the rest of the July, will go in the drawing. The first Sunday, I will draw a winner for $25. That pays for eight months of exclusive news channel. So, yeah, you can either take the $25 or the 8 months, whatever you choose. How do I get another month for $3 once my month expires? You just pay. August the 1st, your payment will be due. August the 1st. You send me $3 more, and you will be in there for another month. I don't take payments until August the 1st. August 1st, you signed up on July 1st, so August the 1st. You're paid up until August the 1st. You pay me $3 more on August the 1st, and you will have another month. I'll send out a reminder if I don't hear from you, and you'll have to like the second or third, and then I will have to bump you. I'm just kidding. I know you'll send, but just send on August the 1st, Fanatic, and your membership will continue. I'll send reminders in the Discord as well, and I'll tag the people that's in there. Exclusive. Raymond, since it's halfway through the month, I'm gonna go ahead and be nice. Instead of letting you go to August 1st, we're gonna start it from July 3rd. Today's Sunday, July 12th. Probably won't get you in there until later on tonight because I have another show. Maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get you there tonight, if not in the morning. So yeah. I will send you the Discord link and give you the role. And all you have to do is get with me or Michael in our group chat on X. You just look for EVP News. And you will be in there. I don't know if you can chat in there. I don't think you can, but you can see all of my news. So you have one free month. And if we get to 10 likes on this stream, then next Sunday I will draw another winner. And Raymond, you cannot win. It cannot be the same winner every single month. So thank you guys, 209 people. We are live on my YouTube channel, my X page, and on DWE Television X. Everybody said congrats. He said, let's go. I know he was happy. He's been wanting to get in, but he has no way to pay. He doesn't have any of those apps. So congrats to Raymond. You have 1 month free. We're live on my X page. We're also live on DWE Television. Make sure you follow DWE Television on X. And the people that's affiliated with DWE Television, Miami the Great, the CEO, Final Boss Baby with 2 B's. You follow both of them on X. You can find them on Talk It Up Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to them on YouTube. They're live every Saturday for DWE Radio. They're also live on Twitch. I believe it's DWE TV and DWE Television on Twitch, and also on Spotify. Also, The World of Greg and Kyle the Man Anthony. Follow both of them on X and tune in to them tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for the rundown. They will run down the entire Raw card for you guys. So make sure you tune in to them every Monday, an hour before Raw, and give them both a follow. Also, Kyle the Man Anthony has a show called Queens of WWE, where I am a co-host. Make sure you tune into that every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Director Reg, After Slam Podcast on YouTube and X, the Smoke Sessions Podcast, and Sports Jedi Network, and everyone affiliated with Gimmick Table Media. With that being said, guys, I will be right back to tell you guys where you can find me on my socials and what I have coming up for you guys the rest of tonight, which is a show in another hour or so, too. And what I have coming up for you guys this week.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
There are a lot of podcasts out there, but only one with this kind of energy.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps Predictions Sports. Let go, show recaps predictions sports.
In one podcast.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps Predictions Sports. Let go.
Thanks for joining the EVP CJP. Tune in next Sunday at 6 p.m. Thanks for coming to Sunday Night Scoops, hosted by the Golden Boy of DWE CJP. See you all next Sunday at 6 p.m.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the first half of Doubleheader Sunday, Sunday Night Scoops with EVP. And once again, congratulations, Raymond, on your free 1 month subscription to the EVP News exclusive Discord channel. And remember, you can still win by getting me to 10 likes. We will draw next week if I get that. And by sharing my post and telling your friends. If anybody signs up through you, you will get a free couple, at least a month, maybe up to 3 months for free in the channel. So spread the word. That's how things get started, by word of mouth sometimes. So if you want that free membership, talk to your friends. If they sign up, then you're in. So that's just how you do it. As far as where you can find me on my socials, it is across the bottom of the screen. You can find me on X at EVPCJP. My YouTube is all the way up at the top of my page pin. Make sure you retweet that if you can for me. And make sure you guys like that stream. Let's get to 10 likes. We got to 8 last week. Almost there. Let's get to 10 tonight. Also, you can find me on Instagram at EVPCJP. It's a business account, but you can see all my videos that Miami and Greg make for my upcoming streams. I just posted the raw videos this morning for the stream tomorrow. But my YouTube is in my bio. TikTok at Brady the Goat 21 at BRADYDA Goat 21. Also, business page, and you can see all my videos for my upcoming streams. And my YouTube link is in my bio. Last but not least, most importantly, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you can't find it on any of my social media platforms, go to the search bar and type in at the EVP Show. At the EVP Show. And if you are subscribed, please hit that notification bell on and come and join me for my daily wrestling content. Thank you guys so much for the 1 year anniversary and the 268 comments today. That is fun. That is why Sunday Night Scoops is the #1 show here on the EVP Show. Thank you guys so much for that. What I have coming up next for you guys later on tonight, I'm a night owl, so later on tonight to complete Doubleheader Sunday, I will be back at 11:30 p.m. Eastern for LFG Season 3 Episode 12 Recap Show. Tomorrow night, I'm back again at 11 p.m. Eastern for the Raw Recap. Tuesday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, catch me live for the NXT Recap Show. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, it's the Saturday night main event prediction show. Me and 9 others will predict this huge Saturday night main event prediction card. Later on after that, join me and Kyle the Man Anthony at 8 p.m. Eastern for Queens of WWE Episode 5 on DWE television. And I may stream it to my YouTube or my X or something like that as well. It gave me the choice last time. We'll see. I don't know. Thursday night, no more TNA, but you can. It's a new show coming to DWE Network and the EVP Show. Reality TV. We're dumping into reality TV. Thank you. I'm glad you're happy, brother. Congratulations again. Thursday night, a new show coming to the channel and to DWE Network. Catch me at, I believe, 9. It's either 8:30 or 9 p.m. Eastern time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Big Brother Season 28 Week 1 recap show. I will go over everything that happened on Big Brother this week, the HOH, the nominees, the power of veto. Was there a power play? I'm not going into detail. I already know a lot, but and I will let you know who was evicted night, who was the first person to leave the Big Brother house, because that happens Thursday night. My show is right after eviction, so tune into that if you guys are Big Brother fans. Friday night, I'm back at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for the SmackDown recap. Saturday, after Saturday night's main event, catch me at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Saturday night's main event recap show. Sunday is Doubleheader Sunday again, and as you can see, there's always giveaways. I'm always trying to give back. Make sure you tune in. First half of the Doubleheader Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Sunday Night Scoops with the EVP, and then come back later on Sunday night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern for LFG Season 3 Episode 13 recap show. So you can see there's 9 shows. 7-day stream this week. So hopefully you guys hit that notification bell. Come and join me every night. One more comment and then we're getting out of here. From Tyler, why you like AEW fan? I'm pro wrestling fan. I love Big Brother. I like every wrestling promotion. I'm not I watch more WWE than anything, but I am not one of those that just goes for one promotion. I like anybody that has a job in professional wrestling. And I am a monster Big Brother fan. If you love Big Brother, tune in Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern for the Big Brother Season 28 Week 1 recap show. Thank you. That being said, guys, thank you for your time and all your comments for the long show. Target and Mallory. My pick is D. So yeah, I already know. Let's not talk. We won't talk about it until Thursday. I already know because I watched the live feeds. You picked Mallory to win it all. Yeah, I don't think she's going home though. I think Josh might go. We'll see. We'll see Thursday. We'll talk about it all Thursday. With that being said, guys, thank you guys again for tuning in to the EVP show and Sunday Night Scoops. I am the EVP from the EVP show and the golden boy of DWE, and DWE is the only place to be. You guys come back and join me later on tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern for the LFG Season 3 Episode 12 recap show. Enjoy your Sunday night. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern for the Raw recap show. And Raymond, I will be in your DMs with that Discord link as soon as possible. Congratulations again. See you guys later on for LFG or tomorrow night, guys. Good night.